Hey guys, Richard here with eBike Reviews and Adventures, and today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Tiniover River. It's a brand new trike from Tiniover. We like it a lot, guys. Pay close attention to the video. We're going to go through some specs. We're going to give you some close-up shots of some of the components and what things are looking like. Then we're going to take it for a ride. Here we go. So Tiniover is an up-and-coming brand. Right there is the name. Right there is the website. Yeah, go and check them out. They've got a couple other models to choose from. Really nice. This is the second version or second trike we've had from them, and no complaints so far. It's just doing really, really well. Let's go ahead and jump in here and talk about some things. We'll start up here at the front. We got some pretty standard tires, some good tread there, and we've got right there Star Union brakes with 180 Newton meter, 180 millimeters of rotor. Oh my goodness. We do have suspension forks up here. They're not adjustable, but we haven't felt a need to adjust those. They're pretty good right from the factory the way they are. We have plastic fenders, which is great for climates like mine here in Florida where we have salty air, so that works out well for me. Cool little basket up here. I've seen this style basket before. It does not have a lid like some do, so no lid on this, but it works out great. Headlight is mounted on the basket right up front. We're going to move down this side over here. We got one battery installed on this trike, but there is an option. There is place, so you can add a second battery over on the other side. This is a 20 amp hour battery. I think 20 amp hours is a good size for a trike. It allows you to go a pretty good distance. You know, we could probably easily go 25 miles on that, but it's dependent upon your riding conditions, your size, if you have any hills, that sort of thing. It's pretty flat here in Florida where I am. But nonetheless, 20 amp hours is great, but you can double the battery size if you need to. We've got this great seat. One of the best things about this trike is this style of seat. We're starting to see this more and more on trikes now. It really gives the rider a lot of comfort in most cases than your standard seat post. Now we do have a standard seat post here, and you get a regular seat with it, so this is an optional item you can get, but it could be worth it for some folks if you want something with a better backrest, something with the arm rest here. This seat does slide back and forth, so you can adjust it a little bit according to where the pedals are. Now I will tell you, I am 6'1", and I find that the seat sits just a little bit low for me because my knees are still bent up quite a bit, and I just wished I could have a little more height, so it's not adjustable for the height. So just be aware of that. But if you're shorter than 6 foot, then it'll probably work out for you just fine. Moving back here, I like these style of fenders and how they attach, because this is nice and sturdy. It keeps this from really bouncing or rattling around, and they attach well right down here. Real easy to attach on and off. Like it. Guys, one of the best things, one of the best features about this trike, okay, one of the best features is that this thing has rear suspension. You see those two springs right there? You've got rear suspension, which makes it a lot easier when you're hitting the bumps. There it is right there. There's the one on the other side. So when you're hitting the bumps, going on some rougher trails or something, it just gives you that extra comfort to get on down the trail. We've got, we got brakes on both wheels back here, which is nice to see. Some companies will only give you one brake and they put it on the axle. So I really liked seeing 2 hydraulic brakes on each wheel. We've got a very unique style basket back here. So you've got these little handles here that kind of stick up for some cargo to keep it from sliding off. You can strap it down, but then you got this little part that kind of dips down to keep things from rolling around and falling out too easily, so you can put smaller stuff back there. So I like that a lot. I think it's just a very unique design. Plus, with it designed this way, it allows the back seat to come on back a little bit further. So that's also sweet. We got reflectors here. These are not lights, but your tail light is right there. Kind of nice to see. And for those of you curious, they do have this here, so you can probably rig up some type of hitch in order to pull a trailer. Don't know that they offer one. We have, these are 20-inch tires. We got these little hubcaps on here. I like the wheels a lot. I think it looks pretty sharp. Over here on this side, this is where the lever is to raise and lower the backrest, because you can lay it flat or you can bring it forward some more, whatever you're liking. We do have a nice chain guard here. I like that. Not all trike companies offer that. And I think it's important, especially when you're trying to step on and off. You don't have to worry about rubbing up against the chain or something, so you got that chain guard right there. So I like it. I didn't mention, but this is a rear differential back here, so that makes it easier when you're trying to make your turns. Another thing I mentioned is they got a really thick motorcycle style chain that drives from the motor to the axle. That's where your power comes from, and they've really got that beefed up, which I also like. Guys, we're going to go ahead and get this unloaded. Oh, I didn't mention, this is a folding trike, so if that's something that's important to you, you can fold this thing up. We're going to go ahead and get it unloaded. We're going to talk about the cockpit. All right, now we can take another look at this thing right here, do a quick walk around before we get to the cockpit area. I really like the style. Let me say this, we'll probably do some comparison videos, but you know there are other popular models that are folding. This is just slightly bigger, and it's more of a recumbent style compared to some of those other folding style trikes. So just a little bit bigger, but I like it a lot because it's beefy enough, but not oversized. So just a really good size trike, especially for someone who, like myself, who's 6'1", about 250 pounds. Yeah, it's just a good size trike. Up here in the cockpit, you may have seen some of these components before. We have, of course, their Star Union brakes. We have a parking brake on both sides. We have a horn button right down here. Here's our button pad. We'll go ahead and power it up. There it is. You've seen that display before, possibly. Popular display. So we got up and down pass. We got 3 levels of pedal assist. Back down to 0. And then we have our headlight button, walk mode. This does have a reverse mode, so if you hit the down button and hold it, it goes into, that looks like an A, but it's supposed to be an R, I think, for reverse. And then if you hit your throttle while holding the button, hit your throttle, it'll go into reverse for you. Over here on the right side, we have, it is a 7-speed. We have a Shimano shifter and derailleur, same brakes. Over here, I like this. This is pretty unique, but I'm starting to see it more and more. And that is a twisty throttle that also has an integrated thumb if you prefer to ride with a thumb throttle. So I really like this. That's really growing in popularity. Up here, we have pretty standard mirrors. I do wish the mirrors were a different style. Even when they're connected like this, I can see behind me a little bit. I would just prefer that they stick out a little bit further. That's just my preference. But because they don't stick out very far, it's pretty convenient because when you have your hands here and you move your hands around or something, you're not smacking the mirror. And some mirrors, if they come out and they stick out here too far, you're constantly hitting the mirror, which is a bit of pain. So you just have to decide which is best for you. Guys, the handlebar stem is adjustable. So you can loosen the nut up on this side, and you can adjust this and fold it down further. So when you've got the seat in the rear position, if you need the handlebars to be a little closer to you, you can either stand that stem straight up, or you can lean it over some more and bring those handlebars closer to you. That's also a really nice feature because it allows you to adjust this for your body style and comfort. Remember, you can always loosen up where the handlebars connect right here. You can loosen up those screws and also tilt the handlebars as well. So not only the stem, but you can also tilt there at the handlebars. Pretty nice setup. Overall, like I said, we're real happy with this trike. Let's get it on the road and we'll talk about it some more. All right, guys, let's get going here. We're going to start out just showing you a little bit about what things look like with me sitting on it, being 6'1". Yeah, so you can see my knees don't quite go up to the handlebars or anything, but it does sit up there a little ways. Because these handlebars do sit up a little higher, my camera mounted on my chest might look like it's really down low, but if you were up here looking at what I was looking at, this is what your view would be. You'd still have the mirrors right here, but you can see past them pretty well. You can see what you can see behind you. There's a camera person back there. Wave, Emma. And then you can see on this side as well. So you can see a little bit behind you, but if you're like a person like me, which you got a little bit of width to you, then you're going to see a lot of yourself. All right, so let's get going here. We're going to start off in pedal assist 1 and just kind of casually go through this rough terrain here. Now this is a rough parking lot, so we're going to bounce around a little bit. All right, so in pedal assist 1, you're only going to get about, what are we getting right now? About 3 miles an hour. It's kind of like on the slow side there. Bump it up into number 2. Now you're going to get a little bit more. So there we go, we got about 6-7 miles per hour. And then if we bump it up into 3, now we can get going real quick across this rough terrain. Got to be careful. They say this bike goes 22 miles an hour. I think we've got it up to about 15. I think it needs to be unlocked, and we haven't done that yet. Let's go over here and check it out and see how it goes across this rough grass and the tundra area. I've never been over here, not sure what to expect. But yeah, look, plenty of power when you're in pedal assist 3. Plenty of power. I'm mostly using my throttle right now, but this is really bumpy. You can see the camera bounce all over the place. Ah! Yeah. Oh, this is really rough. But it handles it very, very well. Plenty of power to get you up the hills, get you where you need to be. Woo, there we go. Get back out here, although I don't know this parking lot is much better. Let's get on down this little road here. Try again, see how fast we can get this going. That seat, or this full suspension, is doing such a great job. So comfortably, we're at 16 miles per hour, and that's as far as I can go. So I know we have to unlock this trike. We just haven't done it yet. Something's rattling right here. I think it was the mirror. What else would be rattling? I think it was the mirror. I think it was that little piece maybe. Yeah, something's rattling a little bit, but that's okay. We'll figure it out and tighten it up. So, look here. It turns well. I'm trying to avoid some of these potholes here. It turns pretty good. Let's just stop right here. We're not going to stop. We're just going to make a quick turn in the street. A little bit of wheel lift off the ground there when I made that turn, but I'm not counterbalancing much at all. It's just doing a really good job. Let's stop here, see if we can turn sharp right here in the middle of the street. Look at that, my wheel is turned almost completely sideways, and I can turn around no problem. No fear at all of turning this thing over. Oh, something's definitely rattling up front. We're gonna have to figure out where that's coming from. Probably a loose screw, something. I don't know, it might be something in the basket too, can't quite tell. All right, let's get going this way. We're gonna get out here on this little trail out here, where it's a little smoother so you don't have to worry about. Oh. It just died.
What's the battery at?
Because the battery doesn't lock in too well. Yeah, we've had this problem where the battery came loose, so we gotta make an adjustment there. So you can unscrew, we can unscrew the battery tray, the battery holder here, and I think what we need to do is maybe see about making a small adjustment to it or something. But going over those really rough bumps caused that to happen, and we did have it locked in really nice and tight with the key, but this did happen once before. It's a small issue. I wouldn't worry about that too much. I don't think it's going to be a serious problem, but yeah, we definitely need to see about making adjustments so the battery fits on the tray just a little bit better. But hey, on e-bike reviews and adventures, we always bring you the honest truth on what we think about a trike. I still think this is a great trike. I do. I like it a lot. Let's power it back on again. See you go. Powered right back up. And put it in pass 3. Here we go. All right, we're gonna get off some of this rough road here. Oh, you know what? I think I found the rattle. I think I found the rattle because the button for the brake seems to move just a little bit. And I think that's what it is. I think that's what was rattling. Here we go. So we're just gonna come out here on this path where it's smoother. Listen, no rattle. You can't hear the motor. Barely hear a little hum out of the motor. It's there, offering you plenty of power when you need it. We just don't need it right now. But that's super nice. I like it. Just a really nice ride. We're gonna go through the grass. Again, stay away from the kiddos so we don't get them on camera. Let's get over here. Look, plenty of power, no problem to get up here. Let's go this way. Guys, super nice trike. What else can I share with you about it? Brakes, Star Union brakes are working very well. Don't have any concern about those. Good power, pretty good pick up and go in pass 3, but if you are concerned about that, you leave it down to like pass 1, and then it's a much slower pick up and go. See that? So if you're concerned about speed, if you're someone who is a little unsure or a little unstable, and you want to make sure you get a nice slow ride, look here. You can get a super nice slow ride, nice and comfortable. But me, I like to go. So we're going to keep it up in pass 3 and get on going down through here, this little path. Yeah, guys, make sure you follow the link down below to get more information about the Tiniover River, because super nice trike. For the money that you spend, I think it's a good value. I think it's a real good value. I've seen other trikes that weren't as well equipped for about the same price. So I'm real happy with the Tiniover brand so far and their pricing model, because I think they're bringing everyone a good value for what they're offering here. Oh, let's see if we can squeeze through here. Hey guys, that rear end, I didn't mention it. The rear end is a little wider than most. A lot of trikes are around 28, 29, 30. And this one, if I remember correctly, it was about 30 inches from the, almost 31 inches from outside tire to outside tire. So be aware of that. So it's a little bit wider, but because you have that extra width, you've got extra stability on the turns, so it turns better. Guys, that's going to be it for this video. We're going to be making some more videos. We're going to do a comparison video soon, and we're going to bring some more videos about what's going on with this trike and how much we like it. If we have any issues, we'll bring them up, but so far, no issues at all. And I think, other than the battery, and we can get that fixed easily. So I think this is going to be a good trike. I think it's going to be a very popular trike because of the style, how it's designed, slightly bigger than your standard folding trike. Not a real big trike, but this trike can certainly handle a larger person like myself, no problem at all. Can easily handle a shorter person. I think moving forward, I'm probably going to put the standard seat back on and take this premium seat off, just because I do prefer to sit a little taller when I'm riding, so I have a little more leg extension. So I am going to be doing that, and we'll bring you some photos or a video clip of that as well. If you have any questions, drop them down below, and give us a like. If this video helped you at all, we would appreciate it, because that helps our channel to grow. Guys, we will see you in another video real soon. Ride responsibly, ride safe. Okay, Emma.